I want to quickly talk about how you can manage the finances in your independent restaurant in 5 minutes a day, coming up right now. Hey everybody, Ryan Gronfin here, author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, founder of therestaurantboss.com, clickbacon.com, and scalemyrestaurant.com. And if you are a restaurant owner or operator and you're struggling to fully understand or even know your food costs, labor costs, prime costs, RCP, RCE, IFO, IFE, DOE, all that stuff, if you don't know what half of those acronyms are, then you're in the right place. So what I want to talk about today is how long it should take, or even more specifically, how you can handle all of these restaurant financials in 5 minutes a day. See, we've created some software called ClickBacon, but here's the crazy part. People say, Ryan, ClickBacon takes too long, and I'm going to dispute that here for a moment because I truly believe that you can manage your food cost, your beverage cost, your labor cost, your prime cost, everything in your restaurant in just 5 minutes a day. I don't think bacon takes too long. I don't think restaurant financials take too long to fully calculate and understand unless you're overcomplicating it. I believe that ClickBacon is the easiest tool for an independent restaurant to use. If you have 1 unit up to maybe 10 units, if you're doing 5 million, less than 5, even up to 10 million, then ClickBacon was designed for you and is perfect for you. And I'll stand on the top of roofs and shout this out. ClickBacon is the easiest, most understandable restaurant financial dashboard available to you as an independent operator. So then why do people say it takes too much time? There's 3 reasons why people say it takes too much time. Number 1, restaurant financials are complicated. Let me just say that again. Restaurant financials are complicated. They're very complex. They're very complicated. There's a lot to understand. You know what else is complicated? Electricity. But here's the interesting thing. If I asked you to turn on the light in your room, you don't have to understand how 1,000 miles away power is generated at a coal or a nuclear or a hydroelectric plant. You don't have to understand how that electricity travels through the power grid, gets switched over, is generated or is transferred, is converted, amps, volts. You don't have to understand any of that. All you have to understand is that if you walk into your room and it's dark and you want it to be light, you flip a switch and the light comes on. I want you to think about restaurant financials and bacon the same way. At some point in time, I want you to understand every intricate detail of costing out your recipes, understanding the dynamics of food cost and menu design and labor cost and all that. But if you don't know all of that yet, if you're just struggling to stay alive in your restaurant, all you have to do is follow the simple steps that we give you and we will do the rest. You don't have to cost out all your recipes. You don't have to take inventory. You just have to enter your purchases and your labor and your sales on a daily basis. And you don't even have to enter that. We have integrations with all of the major POS systems. We have integrations with QuickBooks if you're already using QuickBooks. If you're not using QuickBooks and you have no idea about your financials, then you really need to be using something like Bacon. But to say that Bacon takes too long, I think we're blaming the software. It doesn't take that long. And if it is taking you more than 5, even 10 minutes a day, you need to shoot us a message at support at therestaurantboss.com and say, I'm spending 30 minutes a day on bacon. What am I doing wrong? And I'll hop on a call with you and I'll show you how you can be doing this in 5 minutes. But the reality is restaurant financials are complicated. Don't overcomplicate it. Just follow the steps that we give you and you'll be able to do this in 5 to 10 minutes a day. Number 2, so what if it takes a half hour a day? It doesn't, but so what if it did? What is more important than understanding the financials in your restaurant? If you don't understand some of the financials in your restaurant, just the basics, then your business is running you. You're not running your business. And that's a whole nother conversation for any of the 100 other videos that I have on my YouTube channel. But you should be getting on the phone with me if you don't have a half hour a day to work on one of the most important things, to work on understanding where your money is going and how much you're spending on food and how much you're spending on labor compared to your sales. If you don't have a half hour a day, 2 to 3 hours a week to do that, we really need to get on the phone and talk about that. Earlier in our bacon group, which is available every other week, if you go to the clickbacon.com website, you can click on like workshops and there's a schedule. You can jump on to any of those calls twice a month. But earlier on the bacon group, there was a woman who operates a restaurant part-time. She has a full-time job. Her and her husband operate the restaurant. They went from like a 92% prime cost to a 52% prime cost in like 4 months. Because before they said they don't have time for it, they didn't understand it. And I got them going on bacon and now they're bacon rock stars. Like she loves it because it has saved her so much money and it literally takes her 5 to 10 minutes a day, not 30 minutes a day. But even if it did take 30 minutes a day, who cares? And number 3, it doesn't take 30 minutes a day. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. I've said this in point number 1. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. I've said it in point number 2. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. I've said it in point number 3. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. If you are taking more than 5 to 10 minutes a day to manage the finances in your restaurant, you're doing something wrong. And if you don't want to do it 5 minutes a day, do it 10 minutes every other day. Do it 15 minutes twice a week. That's fine. I have a client who sets aside 1 hour a week to do 2 restaurants, a full week of bacon, and run the reports and analyze them, and run his PMix reports and analyze them. He can do all the data entry, run all the reports, and analyze all the data for 2 restaurants in 1 hour a week. If you cannot set aside that kind of time, then like I say, your business is running you, you're not running your business. Or if it's taking you longer than that, we need to chat because you are doing something wrong. Everybody, I love ClickBacon. I built it when I was an operator. I built it for my clients. I built it for you. I love the program. I support the program. I will stand by the program. And it makes me so angry when people say it takes too long because it just doesn't. And that's why I wanted to create this video to help you, to help support the software, to help support all of you amazing restaurant owners and operators out there who are maybe a little confused and lost when it comes to financials like I was. Maybe you don't know how to build spreadsheets. You don't need to anymore. That's what the tool is for. So check it out at clickbacon.com. If you have any questions, there's ways for you to reach out to us, but you can always email us, support@therestaurantboss.com. We also have some new chat options where you can submit questions and chat through our chat features at clickbacon.com. So there's plenty of ways to get your questions answered. And just remember one thing before we go: systems create freedom, freedom creates value, and value creates scale. I love every single one of you crazy restaurant people. And don't forget, get a copy of your free book at therestaurantboss.com. It's called Make It Happen. We'll send it to you for free. Check out clickbacon.com, and then also our Restaurant Boss membership, where if you feel like your business is running you and you're not running your business, jump on a call with us twice a month. 1 time a month, we do a new training on a new topic. Once a month, I answer all your questions. You have access to all of our training programs like Scale, Restaurant Manager Certification, Ghost Kitchen Bootcamp, and other webinars and training tools and all kinds of awesome stuff. So we are here to support you, the independent restaurant owner and operator. Anything you need at all at clickbacon.com or therestaurantboss.com. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
If you want to learn to play the guitar, you'd hire a coach. If you want to learn to swing a golf club, you'd hire a coach. A great coach helps you achieve your goals faster. So why would you try to grow your restaurant without a coach? Getting access to our top quality training was financially out of reach for many restaurants until now. The Restaurant Boss membership gives you access to all of the training, resources, coaching, and webinars you need to properly increase your profits, improve your operations, and grow for less than a cup of coffee a day. Plus, when you join our membership program, you can work with me weekly. We call it rocket fuel, and I bet you can guess why. Are you ready to create real change in your restaurant? Join the Restaurant Boss family today.
I hope you enjoyed this week's training video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, would you go ahead and smash the like button right up there so you can get notified every week when we release a new free training video. I've also gone ahead and put a couple of videos for you here and here that I think you're going to enjoy. Remember, systems create freedom. Freedom creates value, and value creates scale. Manage systems, develop people, and be awesome.